every day as a person, when you wake up, you must have a particular plan and a strategy of how are you going to tackle that phone. Tshepang, I think it's with you. Just sort it out. The 3-3, is it with you that side?
No.
Is it with you, Jackie?
No, I'm only using one phone. This is the only phone I'm using.
All right. I don't know where that comes from, but nevertheless, it's not a big deal. I'm saying every day as a person, like today is Tuesday morning. When you wake up, you need to know, you need to have objectives of the day. What do you want to achieve? All right. So that come the end of the day, you look back and see whether have you achieved what we have done. Remember, by looking back, what are you doing? You are doing that reflection, which is one of the R words, one of the positive R words. And then if you're working as a team, you give each other report back. Just like us, we are getting people commenting about our show. That's the report back and the feedback that we are getting. Very important. So today, we want to look what happened over the weekend, and we are going to look what's going to happen the coming week. Guys, my name is the Saubrey Boyz Walefatse from the Big R. I'm together with Jacob Selematsela and Tshepang and Tshepang Kgole. We are going to be with you, give you the news, and please, we are requesting you to subscribe and then also make comments and at the same time do the like. And then guys, I see that subscription is increasing, which is quite good. And then we are humbled by people trusting us by subscribing to our show. We really appreciate it. Jackie, welcome to the show. If you can, welcome the viewers out there.
Thank you very much, Mr. Tau. And welcome to my colleagues. Tshepang, welcome, my brother. And Lieutenant Mr. Tau. I would also like to welcome our viewers out there at home. And here we are once more. We coming back with the good news. We're going to share all the good news that we accumulated. And I'm looking forward to the show today. And once more, thank you very much for supporting us. Thank you very much for subscribing and then commenting. Keep doing that. That's a very good one. We appreciate it so much. Thank you very much, Mr. Tau. Let me come back to you.
Thanks, Jackie. Tshepang, welcome to the show. Last born, just join us. Let's hear what's happening.
No, good morning, Mr. Shabalala, and you, Mr. Jackie, and to our viewers out there. Good morning to you too, and thank you very much for viewing in on today's show.
Ladies and gentlemen, viewers out there, before we can get started, I just want to remind you that the Big R is all about financial well-being, all right? We want people to be financially well. This coming Wednesday, we'll be recording the head of debt review from First National Bank. So those people who are under debt review, who wants to understand how do the bank view debt review, please send us your questions.
Are you still there?
Yes, are you hearing me? Yeah, I'm here. Send us your questions on our WhatsApp number, which is 060-936-7560. 060-936-7560. But at the end of the show, you'll see that number. Drop us the questions. If you're under the review of FNB, you have challenges, then you want to know how your issues need to be handled, or you want to know, you want to get some answers, please do so. Jackie, Selematsela, let's move on. I can see that last born has disappeared. I don't know what happened, but probably he'll resurface again. Let me hear.
Yeah, last born has got a network cover problem there, but I think he will come right. Yeah, this week or this past weekend, we didn't have any PSL games because it was a Nedbank. I'll start on the 26th, and then Cape Town Cape Town All Stars played against Cape Town, ex-Cape Town. It was a derby for Cape Town. It was such a marvelous game to watch. The game ended up at 3-3 draw, and then they went to extra time, and then they went to the penalties. And Cape Town All Stars won that game 5-3. And then we've got also next game. It was TTM played against Moroka Swallows Izinyoni. That game as well, it went to extra time. From there, it went to penalties. And the final score was TTM 4, Moroka Swallows 3. After a year of being unbeaten, this is now the first time that Swallows lost their game, but they played well, very well. And then we've got also Black Leopards, who played against Amazulu. Wow, what a game it was. Black Leopards won that game 1-0. And then Maritzburg United played against Orlando Pirates. On this one, we predicted that Maritzburg will be walloped. And definitely they got walloped. They scored first, and then Orlando Pirates scored 2 goals in 2 minutes. And the final score was Maritzburg United 1, Orlando Pirates Amapaganyezi Mnyama Ngenkane 3. What a sudden comeback from the Ghost. Orlando Pirates played very well indeed. Congratulations to the Pagania. And then we come to the 28th. That is yesterday. A game was played between TS Sporting and they played against Richards Bay. The final score was TS Sporting 1, Richards Bay 2. Then the next game, Pretoria Kellys played against JDR Stars. That game ended up at 0-0 draw. And it went to extra time and penalties. Pretoria Kellys scored 5, and then JDR 4. That was the final score on it. And then we've got Chippa United as well, played against Cape Town City. Another big game that took place yesterday. Chippa United scored 2, and Cape Town City 1. That was the final score. And then while on the PSL as well, while on that, I also just want to just highlight a few things quickly. Remember, this was the Nedbank, and then we didn't have any Premier League. However, I just need to go quickly to talk about the league, exactly on the league, what is basically happening. How's the table, the log at the moment as we speak? Just the top 5, strictly top 5, nothing else. With you just now, in a second. Good stuff, good stuff. Let's see. There we go.
Sorry, Jackie.
Let's look at the table.
Okay, Jackie. Jackie, I understand,
yes, my brother.
Sure. You want to do top 5. But in South Africa, we have a different setup. So it would probably be good to do top 8.
Yes.
Remember, top 8 is very important in South Africa.
Definitely, sure.
So we are looking at top 5 in Europe.
Yes.
Teams qualify for the Champions League. Now we want to see the 5th one that is knocking at the door. So in our country, look at top 8.
No problem.
Right.
Sure, no problem. Let's start with Mamelodi Sundowns.
I'm not accommodating
they
any.
Play. I know.
I'm looking at the principle.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Mamelodi Sundowns, they're still on position 1. They played 16 games and they've accumulated 36 points. What a wonderful team. What a great experience and a great performance that they've shown in Africa. They've won 5-1 in the CAF Champions League yesterday. Congratulations to the Masandawana. And second one is Super Sport on number 2. They've played 18 games and they've collected 33 points. The gap is only 3 points. However, Sundowns has got a 2 games advantage cushion. And then number 3, we've got Swallows. Is Nyoni played 16 games and they've collected 30 points. Yeah, I'm hoping that they'll be able to perform better. They'll be able to score more goals. They just signed another striker. We'll talk about that later on. Position 4, we've got Orlando Pirates. They played 18 games and they've collected 29 points. This is very good for Pirates. What a sudden change from the coach, Mr. Jay-Z. It looks like things are going well for him. We congratulate him on that. And then number 5, we've got Golden Arrows. Remember Golden Arrows, they were still unbeaten, and they were only beaten last week. And then Golden Arrows, they're still number 5 at the moment. They've played 16 games and collected 28 points. They're such a very good team to play as well, to watch. We've got Usuthu, number 6. Amazulu, they've played 17 games and they've collected 25 points under the leadership of Mr. Coach Benny McCarthy. What a sudden revival of the team. Then we've got number 7, Cape Town City, played 17 games and then they've collected 24 points. Then number 8, we've got Baroka FC. They've played 17 games and collected 20 points. That is my top 8 at the moment. The rest, we'll talk about them at a later stage.
All right.
Thank you very much, Mr. Tau. Let me come back to you quickly.
Now, the topic for tonight, we want to know, according to you as a viewer out there, what is the real problem at Kaizer Chiefs? We are going back to that one. What is the real problem? So please give us your comment, or probably let me also add this one. Do you think this is the time whereby the coach should be relieved of his responsibility or not? If you agree, you say no. If you don't agree, you say no. Then we'll see how many of you says yes or no. But at the same time, simultaneously, I want you to comment. What do you think? What is the real problem at Kaizer Chiefs? That is one topic that I want us to discuss. The other burning issue internationally, what's your take about the news that the former president of Barcelona has been arrested? What's your take on that? Do you think it's good that he has been arrested, or do you think it's bad? So give us your comment. If you think it's good, just say good. If you think it's bad, just say bad. Thereafter, you can elaborate if you want to. So those are some of the news. And then today, I know Jackie's got some news that he wants to share with us, but I want us to speak on Orlando Pirates. Jackie will talk about the news that he wants to give us, to share with us. But after that, I want us to talk about Orlando Pirates. Why? Because I'm looking at Orlando Pirates. They were struggling not long ago, but I see the revival. Again, I also want us to look at Black Leopards. Do you think that Black Leopards has turned the corner? Because remember now, 2 weeks in succession, Black Leopards have won. So I want us to discuss that, Jackie, but give us the news, the local news, quickly. What's happening?
Okay, first of all, thank you very much. I've got some good news here. Good news is that the president of FIFA, President Gianni Infantino, has brokered an agreement which will see Senegal's Gustin Senghor and Mauritania's Ahmed Yahya step down in support of Patrice Motsepe. They've been offered the first and the second vice president slots at CAF, respectively. So it looks like FIFA is also supporting our own Mr. Motsepe to be the president of FIFA. And I wish that he win that one so that we can be able to do things differently and so that we can be able to see his contribution as an African as well. So I think that's a very good step there.
While we are still there, Jackie,
there are some...
Sorry to cut you short. While you are still there, these are the positive news. We are starting 2021. At the end of 2020, beginning of 2021, we see the emergence of South African football in the continent. We saw Pitso Mosimane going to Egypt, and we are all behind Pito, and we see Pito is doing well. And then now we hear the news that now Ndate Patrice Motsepe, the chances are he may be the president of CAF. These are positive news and good news. And remember, not long ago, 2010, as South Africa, we hosted World Cup 2010. And it was classified as one of the best. In fact, it was the 3 best World Cup. After USA was the best, followed by one in Germany, so we're third. So we are doing well. So all of us, we need to rally behind Patrice Motsepe and ensure that he wins and support him. They need our support. That doesn't say other candidates, they are Africans, remember? They are not good candidates. But remember, South Africa was an outcast for many years. So we're in the doldrums. So we came back, we have joined the family now. We are starting to make a mark. So this is very positive. I just wanted to add that. Jackie?
While you're still on CAF, Mr. Shabalala, while you're still on CAF, let me also just take this opportunity to congratulate Mamelodi Sundowns, who was playing against the Algerian Giants yesterday. They won that game in the CAF Champions League. They won that game by 5-1. What a game! What a great game that they showed. And unfortunately, Kaizer Chiefs, Amakosi, where they were thrashed by Wydad Casablanca. They were beaten 4-0. And one accolade, the one positive accolade that was expressed by CAF, they congratulated the goalkeeper, Itumeleng Khune, about his great distribution. They've never seen such a thing like that. So they were very impressed with his contribution in that particular game. I think he was very positive as well. He was let me say, he was always trying to do things positively, and we congratulate him on that one. So the next games, we will see what's going to happen, but I don't want to talk much about that. That was just a brief report on the CAF competitions, and then Orlando Pirates.
Before you go there,
are waiting.
No, before you go
yes.
there, you know, like you said, Mamelodi Sundowns, they are doing extremely well. And
That's
remember,
correct.
Mamelodi Sundowns have already. You know, sometimes we need to analyze for the past 25 years, who's the dominant force in our South African football. If I'm not mistaken, Sundowns has been a dominant force for the past 25 years. And it seems as if they are not slowing down. In fact, we see Sundowns becoming stronger year in, year out. We thought that this year was going to be difficult. Moreover, they were going to be coached by 3 coaches. We were a little bit worried who's going to listen to who, the triumvirate. But it seems as if the rhythm has not been destabilized. So I don't know everything whether has to be contributed to their academy that Mr. Motsepe put it together to the point where they are today. So probably you have a view. All right, Jackie, you can move on. You are saying Orlando Pirates are in waiting.
Yeah, well, what I was saying is that Orlando Pirates are in waiting in terms of their game, their opponents in the next round of the CAF Cup, not the Champions League, but the CAF Cup. So we will hear as soon as all the announcements are being confirmed. But remember that Orlando Pirates are playing very well, and they just won the MTN 8, and then now they are. It looks like they're going to be winning this one as well, and we will see. We will see. But all I'm saying is that watch out for Orlando Pirates. They are very enterprising. They are very much attack-minded, and the coach is doing a very good job indeed. Well done to Jay-Z.
Well, like I said, you know, people who had their own reservation on Jay-Z, But I always argue and say, sometimes you don't look at the number of games you played or the ball possession. You look at the titles that you are bringing in. The guys already have one title and is gunning for a second title. Of course, the league is important, but at least having win this knockout competition, it boosts your morale. Not only you as a team manager or the team as a whole, including the players and the fans. At least they'll have hope that probably next year they will take the league. So that sounds very well for Orlando Pirates. While we are still there, let's look at Black Leopards. What do you think? What has happened, Black Leopards? Because I see they've turned the leaf. They're doing quite well now. Remember, Black Leopards were like the whippy boys of the PSL. Everybody was going there and collecting points. But it seems as if things are turning around. Shall we say now this is the turning point for Black Leopards? Jackie?
Yeah, it's still early, though. It's such a very interesting kind of. It's not only Leopards. I think these Limpopo teams, they are doing very well so far, and I'm happy for them because you know what, Black Leopards. If you can look at their history currently, let's say like this year or between last year up to now, they've been changing coaches just like that, and it looks like now they are they are having Bondarenko, not Bondarenko in place, the former Orlando Pirates coach, and then they are also having Mr. Siema and the other gentleman. I've just forgotten their name, and then the technical team that they've got, it looks like they are gelling very well, and it looks like things are happening. The way things are done at the moment, it looks like management is not interfering. I had an interview from Chifiwa indicating that all the coaches will be, there's no first coach or second coach. All of them, they will be responsible. They will take accountability. If they fire one, it means they fire everybody. If they're not doing well, that will happen. So currently, I think Black Leopards, if they can hold it like that, give that information, I mean, give all the powers, give the rights to the coaches, I think they will be able to deliver. And already they've started. If you can look at them right now, they've changed everything, and the team is performing very well. All that they need to do, just keep supporting that team, keep supporting that technical team, and then you will see the results will just come like that.
Are you saying South Africa we are introducing a new concept of a triumvirate coaches?
Absolutely.
Yeah, it
absolutely.
Like, because Sundowns.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe the new concept is born. Football, it's dynamic, it changes, man. It's like technology. All right. Now let's go to the big one, Kaizer.
Yes.
What do you think? Where is the problem, according to you, JK? What do you think? Where is the problem with Kaizer Chiefs? Should the coach be relieved of his duties, or should they stick with the coach? And then you people out there, you can either say yes or no, or also give us a comment. Where do you think the problem lies? Remember, they still have the same personnel. Remember, Kaizer Chiefs lost the league by last 15 minutes of the year. So you can't say all of a sudden they have turned to be a bad team. And you can't say, Middendorp was a better coach than Gavin Hunt, because Middendorp himself is struggling. So that could not be said. So I don't know what could be the problem. What could be the problem, Jackie? I see Last Born is struggling. I don't think he'll come through. What could be the problem?
Mr. Shabalala, I'm just going to be blatant to you. I'm going to tell you exactly my observation, what is basically happening, and my information from my own Scorpions. If you look at the body language, Kaizer Chiefs yesterday, there was no sense of urgency. They didn't show any hunger. To make matters worse, the coach, I think he doesn't understand Kaizer Chiefs somehow. If you look at Barkas is a central midfielder. He should be controlling the game. He's taking Barkas and playing him on the right hand side with an instruction that you don't want to carry you take the ball, you don't carry it along, you just pass it. It was not like they showed that hunger of winning or that sense of agency. I didn't see all of that. And then that told me something. Then I had to go and search. And then I found something today. Kaizer Chiefs, there's a division there in the team. The team is not divided. There's a list of 10 players that was submitted by the coach to management, indicating that these players, they must leave at the end of the season. And then those players, that list leaked somehow. And the same players saw the list. As a result, he's got no choice. Those are the same players that he must use, and they're not delivering. And it looks like they're doing that deliberately. Then I ask myself, where's the professionalism in that regard? I don't see any professionalism in that. And at the same time, it's about time that management must intervene. Management must intervene. The Kaizer Chiefs fans, Kaizer Chiefs supporters, when you go all over the show, they are crying. They are definitely hurt. And something came up today as well. There's a rumor that the board of directors at Kaizer Chiefs, they've summoned Mr. Gavin Hunt today to a meeting. We don't know what's going to happen. However, when I keep on checking as well, there's a report that is talking about Mr. Stuart Baxter, who is the former coach of Kaizer Chiefs. There's a report that is also coming from Dr. Khumalo. It says that Dr. Khumalo says things at Kaizer Chiefs have never been like this. The situation has become worse. Dr. Khumalo was talking to the players, was indicating to the players that this is not the culture of Kaizer Chiefs. Something must be done. Something has gone wrong. Former players, they are also now intervening into the whole thing. They're not happy. No one is happy. And definitely I know that Kaizer Chiefs and management, they are listening. Something will happen. Something is going to come out. To be honest with you, really, this is not the Kaizer Chiefs that I know. This is not the Kaizer Chiefs that we love. You know, Chiefs is not delivering at the moment. Chiefs at the moment is a pain. Everybody is laughing at us. We are a laughing stock. So it must come to an end. It's about time that something must be done with Kaizer Chiefs. Yes, now to answer you, yes, I think that the coach must be relieved. A former player must also be brought in.
Why the coach must be relieved?
Accountability. He must account. If you watch the game of yesterday, you will definitely agree with me that it was not Kaizer Chiefs. How do you play players in wrong positions? It doesn't make sense. And it's not the first time that is happening. I think Kaizer Chiefs is too big for Mr. Gavin Hunt. With due respect, Kaizer Chiefs is too big for Mr. Gavin Hunt indeed.
Now you mentioned something very important. There was a list,
yes.
And then it was leaked. Now,
exactly.
If there was a list,
yes.
Of course, you said the list is from the coach, isn't it?
That's correct. Yes.
All right. If there was a list from the coach, now and then that list has been leaked. Now, why do we blame the coach? What if
the timing was wrong?
What if somebody leaked that list?
I think the timing was wrong.
The timing was wrong. That's your argument.
That's correct, yes.
You know what? I link this to what I see happening at Barcelona now. You know, they will ask Laporta. Laporta looks like definitely is going to be the president. He said, I don't want to talk about players now, because if I talk about players, now I'm referring to your timing story. If I talk about players and coaching staff, I'm destabilizing the players that are there now. I'm destabilizing the coach who's there now. So I don't think it's an appropriate time to talk about the time. I mean the players that I wish that they can come to the team, and the players and the coach that I want. So, in other words, what you are saying resonate with that statement. That maybe the timing was not right, you know.
Absolutely.
If it's
Absolutely,
true,
my brother.
it's true, remember, let's take this as allegations. We are not sure.
Yes.
These are rumors.
That's correct, yeah.
We are not sure because we don't want to find ourselves blaming Gavin Hunt, only to find Gavin Hunt never came up with that. Please, it's just a rumor, okay? So let's take all this that we are talking about as rumors, all right, as allegations, all right?
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, so no, I hear, I don't know, you out there as members of the public, Kaizer Chiefs fans, what do you think? What could be the problem? What is causing Kaizer Chiefs to struggle so much? So maybe you have an idea, share it with us. Now we can move on let's go to, or do you still want to share something under local football? I want us to go to Europe.
No, we can go to Europe, it's fine.
Yeah, and then we have exhausted all the news in all right. Do you want to give us the English League, the results, and then also top the English League, and then if need be, top goal scorers.
Okay, just 1 second. I'm gonna give it to you now.
All right.
Right.
Okay.
Right. I'm gonna start with the results now for the Premiership.
Yeah.
Right. On the 22nd.
Yeah.
There's a game that played between Brighton, Hove Albion, which is the team that is played that our own President was playing, and they played against Crystal Palace. I watched that game. It was a very interesting kind of a game. I'm just worried that they're not giving Tau that opportunity to play. And Brighton lost that game 2-1 to Crystal Palace. And then we got another game, Leeds United, 1-3-0 against Southampton. And then on the 27th, we've got Manchester City, who beat West Ham United 2-1. West Bromwich Albion beat Brighton Hove Albion 1-0. And then Leeds United 0. Aston Villa 1, Newcastle 1, Wolverhampton Wanderers 1. And then yesterday we had other interesting games. You know what? Leicester City, I didn't expect this. They lost to Arsenal 3-1. I thought that's gonna be a walkover.
Yeah.
And then Crystal Palace and Fulham, they played to a 0-0 draw. And another shocker as well. Tottenham Hotspurs, they won 4-0 against Burnley. Unbelievable scores, eh?
Yeah.
And then this one, Chelsea and Man United, they played to a 0-0 draw. It was not an interesting kind of a game anyway. And then we've got also Sheffield United. They lost against my own Liverpool.
Yeah.
You'll never walk alone, my brother.
Never walk alone.
We won this time.
Yeah,
definitely. Never walk alone, definitely.
Yeah.
It was, you know what, it's encouraging. It's encouraging because at least they are collecting 3 points there and there, and then they lose there and there. Yeah, well, anyway, it's one of those things. What can we say? Now, quickly, I want to take you to the top 5, which is very much interesting. Man City. Now it looks like they're collecting, my brother. They're taking it away. They played 26 games. Now they've got 62 points. Number 2 is Man United. Same games and then 50 points. That gap is 12 points almost already. Leicester City, they played 26 games and then they collected 49 points. West Ham United played 26 and collected 45 points. Number 5, we've got Chelsea. Played 26, collected 44 points. Number 6, Liverpool. Promising. Played 26 and they collected 43 points. Or should I make it top 8 as well? It's fine.
No,
I'll just add
top 5.
Top 5, yeah. Yeah, then top 5 will finish with Chelsea having collected 44 points.
Now let's
so
look at top goal scorers.
Okay, just 1 second for me.
And then don't forget to give us the news in England.
Okay, just 1 second. System is very slow, my friend. Just 1 second. Just 1 second. Okay. I'll be with you now, my friend. I'll be with you now, buddy. If you maybe you've got there, we can continue on the. Okay, just go there. My friend, man, I'm just struggling with my network. It's a bit slower now.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
That's
fine. All right. In the meantime, while we are still doing that, maybe check on that. Let me go to La Liga. All right.
Okay, sure.
Check the top goal scorer and the news in England. When I come back, then we'll finalize that one. And then you'll also check at Italian. In the meantime, let me look at the La Liga results. All right. Now, very interesting, La Liga. What you call yesterday. All right. Let's see, maybe where do we start? Let's start on Friday, La Liga. They played 1-1 against Athletic Club, all right? And then Eibar, they played 1-1 with Heska. And then remember Eibar, they have this exciting young man called Brian Gil. Barcelona wants him, Inter Milan, Barcelona wants him, I think AC Milan wants him, Real Madrid wants him. He's an excellent player.
Yes.
I think it's Laporta who wants him very bad. And then he compares him with Neymar. He can play at the back, he can play in the middle, he can play up front. Very skillful young man. I think he's 18 years old. So those are the news. Eibar. And then Sevilla, they lost against Barcelona 2-0. Barcelona, on the score sheet, it was Messi, and together with who was the first one who scored the first goal? And it was Messi. Okay, I'll remember who scored the second goal. The first goal. I think it's Dembele, Ousmane Dembele. And the ball was created by Messi. And then Messi became the man of the match.
Yes.
And then Alaves, they lost against Osasuna 1-0. And that was on Saturday. Getafe, they won 3-0 against Valencia. Very shocking. And Celta Vigo, they played 1-1 with Valladolid. And guess what? Valladolid has never won. This is the team that is owned by Ronaldo, the Brazilian Ronaldo. And this is one of the games that they were going to win. And then Celta Vigo scored the last minute. And last added minute. You know, the game was supposed to end at 94 minutes. They scored at that particular time. And so they draw. It was bad for Valladolid. And Real Betis, they won against Cadiz 1-0. And then that was yesterday.
Yes.
And then Granada, they won against Elche 2-1. That was yesterday. And then Atletico Madrid, remember the log leaders. coached by Simeone.
Yes.
Having exciting players.
Yes.
Like the young man from Portugal. What is his name again? I forgot the name. But they are doing well. You've got so many players. Koke is brilliant. Suarez is doing well.
Yeah.
There is a guy there called Llorente, very brilliant player. So
yes.
Atletico Madrid
yes.
doing extremely well. And then today, Real Madrid, they are playing Real Sociedad. So we'll see what's going to happen. Now,
yes.
Let's look at the table.
That's right.
The table, we have Atletico Madrid.
Yes.
Having played 24 games with 58 points. And then that's top 5. And Barcelona having played 25. So Atletico 1 game in hand.
Yes.
They are at 53 points. Real Madrid, they played 24 games at 52 points. Number 4, Sevilla, 24 games, 48 points. And Real Sociedad, 24 games, 41 points. So those are the league. And then let's look at the top goal scorer at La Liga. Number 1, that man again. They've said it many times. They said, no, this is his bad season. It's got 19 goals now. Lionel Messi. And then followed Suarez at 16 goals. And then Gerald Moreno, 14 goals at number 3. And then you also have Ian Nasri, 13 goals at number 4. And then let's see one more. And then those are the top goal scorers in La Liga. And then the news in La Liga. This is the big one. Bartomeu has been arrested, and this is worse. They even arrested the CEO of Barcelona. So I just want to arrest the CEO. What happened to the team? There are a lot of theories that they are targeting Barcelona. They want to destabilize the team. I'm not sure whether the arrest of Bartomeu is a good thing or a bad thing, but I heard Laporta said, of course, his administration was not good, but the fact that he has been arrested, I don't know whether should I say it's a good or bad thing, but we'll watch the space. The question is, why has been arrested? Bartomeu was accused of hiring a social media company. Their work was to discredit individuals, and especially people that he view will be a threat to the position of president. Laporta was one of them. Font was one of them. And then he also targeted players whom he thought they were too powerful, like Lionel Messi was one of them. Gerald Piqué was one of them, including Sergio Busquets. What is his name again? Piqué, they would peddle the news. Remember, Piqué is a businessman. He's running a tournament called Davis Cup. And then they said he was not concentrating on his
Davis Cup, yes.
He's focusing on this Davis Cup. It was just a smear campaign. Laporta refused, not Laporta.
That's right, yeah.
Refused, said, no, I didn't hire these people. He terminated the contract with those people. So now the police went there in the morning. They went to the offices. They seized documents and what have you. We don't know what's going to happen, what will be the outcome. Probably positive light.
Yeah, sure.
Coming Sunday, they are electing a new president. So a new president probably may appoint an interim CEO, because I don't know what will be the status of the CEO who has been arrested. Remember, people are presumed to be innocent until proven otherwise. And Laporte also stressed that we should wait until
proven otherwise, yes.
And they are proven otherwise. And then the other news is Hector Bellerin, who plays for Arsenal. He says if Laporte wins, he has an agreement that he will go back to Barcelona. I think that will be a good addition for Barcelona because they are struggling for that right back.
Absolutely, I agree.
Alves left.
Yes.
Never became stable. I don't think Hector Bellerin will come to Alves. Alves will go down as the best right back we've ever seen. I think in the whole world.
Yes,
Dani Alves.
Absolutely.
So those are the news. And then let's go to Italy. Give me the news in Italy, or finish up with the English, then go to Italy. Before we do
English, yes. Right. I'm going to give you something very much interesting, Tao.
Yeah.
I want us to look at the shot accuracy in the English Premier League. Who is leading in terms of shot accuracy? And then I'm telling you, you'll be surprised. It cannot be Jamie Vardy, definitely not. It cannot be Harry Kane, definitely not. I'm going to give you the answer now.
Yeah.
Number one spot, we're still having Mohamed Salah with 17 goals. And his shot accuracy is exactly at 60%. And then we've got Bruno Fernandes, another big coming star. He's got 15 goals with 10 assists. And then his shot accuracy is exactly at 65%. At 3, we've got Harry Kane for Tottenham Hotspur. He's got 14 goals, 11 assists. And then his shot accuracy is at 46%. Number 4, we've got Son Heung-min for Tottenham Hotspur. Look at this one. He played 13. He's got 13 goals with 8 assists, and then he's got his shot accuracy is exactly 70%. He's the leading in terms of shot accuracy. And then we've got also.
Those are brilliant news. Those are brilliant news.
Absolutely. And then I'll tell you, number 5, we've got Patrick Bamford from Leeds United. He's got 13 goals, and then his shot accuracy is at 57%. So throughout the league, the leading person there, or the leading player with shot accuracy, is Son from Tottenham Hotspur at 70%. But you know what? Don't rule out Dominic Calvert-Lewin from Everton as well. He's at 67%. So that is the top 5 in terms of goal scorers in the English Premiership. Okay. Very interesting kind of information.
Yeah, let's go to Italy. Italy.
Okay, just 1 second.
And while we are still searching,
I'll give it to you now. Just 1 second.
Yeah, while you are still searching, let me keep on reminding viewers out there and say, what do you think? Why is the problem at Kaizer Chiefs? Do you think it's the time for the team to relieve the coach from his duties? If you say yes, just say yes. If you say no, say no. Where is the problem? And give us your comment. What do you think? Where is the problem? Because it's very surprising. Last year, they nearly won the league. All of a sudden, this is what we see. So give us your comment. And again, do you think that the arrest of Bartomeu in Spain, is it a good thing or a bad thing? So give us a comment. If you say bad, say best. If it's good, it's good. Jackie? Jackie?
Yes, buddy. Thank you very much. Yes, can you hear me, Dad?
Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah.
Can you hear me, Mr. Shabalala?
Yeah, no, I'm with you. I can.
Okay, good stuff.
Yeah.
Right, I will. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I will start on the 22nd, whereby we had a game between Juventus against Crotone. That game, it ended up at Juventus 3, Crotone 0. And then the 27th, we've got Spezia, played against Parma, and the score ended up at 2-2 draw. Bologna won against Lazio 2-0. Hellas Verona played to a 1-1 draw with Juventus. And then yesterday, we had Sampdoria playing against Atalanta, and Atalanta won that game 2-0. Inter Milan played against Genoa, and they won it 3-0 against Genoa. Crotone lost again against Cagliari. Udinese won against Fiorentina 1-0. We've got Napoli, who also won against Benevento 2-0. And we've got Roma, who lost against AC Milan 2-1. Those are the results quickly for the Italian league. And then we will just quickly focus on the top 5 because we don't have much time so far, but we will be able to give you the top 5. Let's look at the table quickly. And then you will ask the top scorers there. Top 5 scorers once I'm done here. Number 1, we've got Inter Milan. They played 24 games and collected 56 points. Number 2, AC Milan played 24 and collected 52 points. Number 3, Juventus played 23 games and collected 46 points. Number 4, Atalanta played 24 and collected 46 points. Number 5, Roma played 24 and collected 44 points. That is the top 5 in the Italian league so far. Very interesting.
I'm listening, Jackie. You say very interesting? Jackie, I realize that you have freezed a little bit, but nevertheless, let me continue with the show. Maybe you'll be able to come and join us again. When you look at the top goal scorer in the Italian league, we have Cristiano Ronaldo on top with 19 goals, which is quite good, 3 assists. And then we also have Romelu Lukaku, 18 goals with 6 assists. It sounds very good. And then there is this other guy, Louis Muriel. You know this guy, what I like about him, most of the time, he comes in as a substitute. But look, this guy has scored 14 goals and 5 assists. So that for me, it shows that the guy is doing well. And then number, that was Moril. And then at number 4, number 3, again, we have Immobile with 14 goals and then having played 22 games. And then again at number 3, equal numbers of goals, we have Abramovich with 14 goals and then having played about 14 games. And then at number 6, which is number 5 in terms of numbers, which is number 4 in terms of numbers, we have Martinez. Martinez has scored 13 goals out of 24 games. And then at number 5, which is number 7 in terms of the log. Yeah, I can hear you, Tao. It's only your I can't see your face, but I can hear you. At number, you can come in when you are ready. Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you. Can you hear me? Jackie? Jackie? All right. Try to join.
Mr. Shavala.
Yes, my brother. Can you hear me? I can hear you.
I can't see you. I can't.
You can't see me. Yeah, I can see that. Okay, let me try to, because I can see that your thing, your camera. Let's see. As for, I still can't.
Mr. Shavala.
Yes. Yes, Jackie. Okay, I'm struggling today. My guys are struggling with network, but nevertheless, we'll continue. I'm sure Jackie will join because we are almost there. And then the last guy, number 5, in terms of the hierarchy, although in terms of the number is number 7, but he has scored 12 goals, is Geraldino dos Santos. He's another player at a 5th spot. Those are top 5 in Italian league. And then I can see that we are struggling with Jackie, but we are almost done. I hope he joins. Today was a little bit challenging because now let me share the news, the Messi special. And then I want us to also look at Pesita, since he's our South African boy. We also have Pesita special going forward, but not only Pesi. We can also try to check at Pito Mosimane, who's representing us in Egypt, and Mr. Patrice Motsepe, he becomes the president of CAF. Here is the top scorer list in La Liga. As you can see, Lionel Messi at 19, followed by Luis Suarez. Jackie, are you there now?
Yes, Ndade.
All right.
Yeah, I'm back. Yes.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
I'm back, but
yeah, I'm already doing the Messi special, and I was saying maybe going forward we also have to have Tau special. All right. As
of course, yes.
Present us and Ndate Pitso Msimane. Let's follow on him. Even Ndate Motsepe happens to become the president, we'll also follow him. We'll have those different special. The Messi
exactly sure.
Can you see the special, the goals?
Yes, yes, I can. Sure.
Number 1 and with 19 goals, and then followed by Luis Suarez, 16 goals, 3 goals ahead. Gerard Moreno, and then Nasri, 13 at number 4. Number 5. At number 5, we have Alexander Isak. And I understand Barcelona wants to buy this young man. And number 5, we have we have Alexander Isak and Karim Benzema. So those are the players who are on top of the scoring chart in Spain. And then the good news, or what is really shocking, is Lionel Messi is doing well, irrespective of the fact that the team is struggling, but he's still doing well. And then let me share other news about the Messi special. Let me see. I wanted to check this. No, I think we did this. We did this. I had selected something that I wanted you to check. No. Let's close that.
It's fine. I've got the top scorers available.
You've got the top goal scorer. Give me the top goal scorer now. Give me the top.
We've got Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yes.
Cristiano Ronaldo at number 1 with 19 goals.
Yeah.
And then we've got number 2, Lukaku, international, 18 goals. C Immobile from Lazio, 14 goals.
Yeah.
And then we've got number 4, Ibrahimovic, the big man, from Milan. He's got 14 goals as well. And then we've got number 5, El Muriel, Atalanta, 15 goals.
All right.
Those are our top 5 goal scorers.
Okay.
Italian league.
No, I just allowed you. I had already done that, but it's fine. I wanted to you to continue that, but it's okay. Now, I just want to give you Messi statistics in February only. What happened now? Where is this? February statistics. Oh, all right. I don't know. Maybe I'll have to. I had the February statistics for you for Lionel Messi. Now I'm shocked what happened to that statistics. I had the February statistics. Because I wanted to show you in February only, you know, his numbers are really shocking, and this is the guy people are saying is finished. And then and remember now, Messi is no more a striker now. He always comes in. This is you know, I talk about Lionel Messi because, you know, we'll never have the opportunity of seeing a player of his caliber for many years to come. While we still have the opportunity to see him play, we need to celebrate him and show people that this, and then when we share with our great-grandchildren and say, there was this player called Lionel Messi, and then at least they will be able to say, oh, you once told us about this guy. Let's see now. Maybe I can share this one. I wanted to share this one. Lionel Messi, can you see this one? Lionel Messi won an award, which is called Connex Award in 2020. It's a cultural thing that, you know, in Argentina they do. The player who has been the best player for a decade. So this award, at some point it was won by Maradona, and then now it was the time for Lionel Messi, being the best player since 2010 up to 2019. So this guy, he's, you know, he is amazing in terms of the numbers. So, Jackie, Ntwentle, thank you very much. And then I appreciate you coming in and sharing with our viewers. And please continue to subscribe, and please continue to comment. Your last words to the viewers, Jackie?
Thank you very much for the great show. I hope you did enjoy the show, guys. Please keep on supporting us, like, and then share with your friends as well, and subscribe. And please comment as well, so that we can also be able to feature you in the show. Thank you so much. We will see you very soon. Thank you, Dad.
Cheers. Ntwentle, thank you very much. Unfortunately, Lastborn had a problem. So I think he will be with us again on Saturday morning. Thank you.